Yo, what up everybody? It's me, Fitness65. I'm back making another video. Now today this is just gonna be off of making off topic of doing my WrestleMania's videos, well, WrestleMania reviews. I'm just gonna be talking about the Shawn Michaels Undertaker matchup that's gonna be happening at WrestleMania 26 and some other matches, just giving my thoughts on that. But yeah, just giving my thoughts on that. But before I get my thoughts on everything else, I just wanted to give my quick thoughts on the Shawn Michaels Undertaker matchup. Everybody's been making all their videos about this matchup and giving their thoughts about this matchup as a whole and what it's going to be and what they expect from it. And now I'm just going to throw my 2 cents in and make a video about it. Really, I think these two got a lot to live up to, because from their WrestleMania 25 matchup, because their WrestleMania 25 matchup, whether it could be debated whether that matchup was 4.5 stars, maybe 5.5 stars, that was arguably one of the best WrestleMania matches of all time. I mean, you had both guys put everything into that matchup, and they made that matchup what it was, and it was clearly one of the best matches of last year, and no other match was able to beat that match from last year. And now they're going into again by having this match again at WrestleMania 26, and these two got a lot to live up to. Really, in my opinion, at first glance, when I heard that they were going to do an Undertaker Shawn Michaels matchup, I was thinking that it was sort of a bad idea, because these two just had a matchup last year, and it'd be sort of a bad idea by having these two go up against each other the following year to sort of follow up to what they did last year. But then I saw all these promos and everything else, and it got me more interested in this matchup. Now, these two got a lot to live up to. These two have got to throw everything on the fire and put a lot more effort than what they did last year at WrestleMania, because this matchup has got so much potential and it's got a lot to live up to, and there's a lot of expectations from this matchup. Now, will this match deliver? In my opinion, personally, yeah, it will deliver. I mean, it's going to be most people are sort of debating whether it's going to be delivering. Many people are debating whether it's going to be like what it was, or because of the Undertaker's health and everything else. But I expect this matchup to be really good. It'll probably be hard to top last year's, because like I said, last year it was a phenomenal matchup. Even though the Undertaker is sort of in bad shape and he can't really do as much high impact moves as he did, and he hasn't been the same wrestler he was since, I believe, in the summer, or since he came back, I still think he will deliver and bring his A game in this matchup. Shawn Michaels is always going to be Shawn Michaels, and he's always going to deliver a phenomenal WrestleMania matchup and phenomenal performance at WrestleMania. So I expect a lot from Shawn Michaels. Really, I think this is going to be even better than their matchup last year. It's going to, like I said, it's going to be hard, but I think it's going to be good. You got so much drama in this matchup. You got more people intrigued, because last year their matchup was just, last year the build-up or the storyline heading into that matchup between those two was whether Shawn Michaels can end the Undertaker streak or not, or does he have what it takes to end the Undertaker streak, and him getting in the Undertaker's head. And then towards the end of the matchup, he just was frustrated because he wasn't able to end the Undertaker streak. Now this year, you got a lot of things riding into this matchup. You got the thing of Shawn Michaels being obsessed with ending the Undertaker streak, and then you got Shawn Michaels fighting for his career, like fighting to sort of end the streak and fighting to keep his career alive, even though we already know he's going to end up coming back after his hiatus from the WWE for a couple months. But still, this matchup has got a lot riding on it. There's the stakes and everything in this matchup, and I expect this matchup to be good, and I expect this matchup to deliver, because they've been putting a lot of hype into this, and they've been doing everything they can to hype this matchup as sort of being a really awesome matchup. And I think this matchup is going to be probably one of the best matches of the night. I mean, considering the build-up and everything that they've been doing, I expect this match to be one of the best matches of the night, and them hyping it up. This match has got a lot to deliver, and I know these two are looking at all this hype that these two have and all this hype and everything that these two need to do to sort of put on an awesome performance and take their performance up to another level from their last year's WrestleMania matchup. These two know that, and these two are going to do whatever it takes to sort of propel that match and take it to another level from their last year's WrestleMania matchup. But yeah, that's just giving my quick thoughts about Shawn Michaels and Undertaker matchup at WrestleMania 26 and why I feel it's going to be on par or maybe superior than their WrestleMania match from last year, because these two know what they got to do, and I know these two are gonna go all out on this matchup. So yeah, I just wanted to give my quick thoughts on that. Hopefully I explain the best I can about that and giving my 2 cents in about that. I'm happy for this. I'm happy for Shawn Michaels Undertaker matchup. This is mainly one of the matches that makes me want to order WrestleMania. I'm more excited about WrestleMania, and the build-up has been really exciting, and it's just got me glued to the edge of my seat, and I'm real happy about it. It makes me want to see WrestleMania even more, and WrestleMania's got a lot to live up to, because last year we all know WrestleMania was built up real good last year, but the build-up was just excellent. It was probably one of the best WrestleMania build-ups to any WrestleMania, but most of the matches didn't deliver, with the exception of Undertaker, Shawn Michaels. Some of the matches didn't deliver like they were supposed to, i.e. Randy Orton and Triple H, and other matches were just disappointing at best. And then you had one good match that was sort of better than what many people expected, with the Steamboat and the Legends against Jericho. But every other match, with the Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy matchup, they were just disappointments, or some of them were just bad and didn't come off good. But this WrestleMania, I feel, is going to deliver. I mean, you got Edge and Chris Jericho, which should be a very good matchup. I expect this matchup to be the best match of the night, and I hope Jericho goes over, because Jericho really needs to go over to sort of propel this feud into the one night stand or night of the whatever that pay-per-view is that's next month. This feud's got to continue, because otherwise this is just going to make Jericho look like a transitional champion and make him look real weak. Then you got the Bret Hart and Vince McMahon match that's going to be confirmed. It's confirmed at WrestleMania 26. I expect this matchup to be a street fight matchup, and it'll sort of work around Bret Hart's limitations, and I just expect it to be more like what Hollywood Hogan and Vince McMahon's matchup was at WrestleMania 19, except Bret Hart not doing that much bumping like Hogan did at WrestleMania 19. And then we got the Money in the Bank matchup. You got Christian, Jack Swagger, Jack Swagger, Dolph Ziggler, Christian, Jack Swagger, Dolph Ziggler, who else? Kane, MVP, and some other guys in there. And then, spoiler if you don't want to hear this, Matt Hardy's the next guy to get in, and I believe another guy gets in too as well. I'm not sure who it is, but yeah, you pretty much got your Money in the Bank set with one more spot left, and I hope they get Evan Bourne in or somebody else in there. And then you got Batista, John Cena, which has been having an awesome build. And if you saw the promo from last Monday night's Raw, Batista cut probably one of his best promos he's cut in a while. It makes me more intrigued and more into this matchup, and I'm digging this whole heel Batista, because it sort of made his character more fresher, and his character's not stale like what he was when he was a face. And this should be a good matchup, and it's got a lot to live up to, but I expect this matchup to surprise people. Then there's going to be a tag team title matchup that's going to be announced, which is a spoiler again, which is R-Truth and John Morrison against Showmiz, which should be a good matchup. And then you got another confirmed matchup another spoiler alert, Triple H and Sheamus, which everyone already knows is going to happen. So this WrestleMania is shaping up to be a very good WrestleMania. You got some matches that look intriguing. The build-up has just been excellent. As if you saw Monday night's Raw this past Monday, they were building most of the matches that were already announced for WrestleMania 26, and it makes me real excited about this WrestleMania, and I'm hoping WWE can deliver like they advertise themselves as, and not like they did in WrestleMania 25. But yeah, that's just my quick video talking about the Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, and the whole WrestleMania card. Rate, comment, give me your thoughts, and I'm out. Peace.